guys. Today is Friday, April 9th, and we are getting ready to do calendar. We're going to talk about the days of the week, the months of the year, how many days we've been in school, what our weather's like outside today, and our theme of spring this week. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. There we go. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Okay, so today is Friday. Our month is April. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you turn around. Last time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then you sit back down. All right, you guys. So today is Friday, April, and let's go ahead and count. Let's start up over here. So yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday, and tomorrow will be Saturday. Today is Friday, April, and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and today is number 9. Today is Friday, April 9, and our year is 2021. 2021. Let's figure out how many days we've been in school. So we're going to go ahead and push this over to our 180s chart. And I'll come over here. We are going to go ahead and count by 10s till we get down here. And then we'll figure out how many days we've been here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, hang on to it, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, and today is number 138. We've been in school for 138 days. That is a lot of days. Let's go ahead and do our weather. So we'll turn the weather music back on here. There we go. Sunny, 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 sunny. It is sunny in the sky. SUNNY, sunny. It is sunny in the sky. Cloudy, 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 cloudy. It is cloudy in the sky. C-L-O-U-D-Y, cloudy. It is cloudy in the sky. Rainy, 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 rainy. It is rainy in the sky. R-A-I-N-Y, rainy. It is rainy in the sky. Windy, 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 windy. It is windy in the sky. W-I-N-D-Y, windy. It is windy in the sky. Snowy, 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 snowy. It is snowy in the sky. S-N-O-W-Y, snowy. It is snowy in the sky. All right. Well, thank goodness it is not snowy today. It was a little rainy yesterday. It was a little windy yesterday, but not very much. It mainly was cloudy out at school yesterday. So that was really nice. At least we got to go outside for recess. Today is also supposed to be cloudy. So we should have outside recess today. Let me check our thermometer here. Oops, I'm sorry. Or my temperature, my weather app. Just a second. All right. So it says Friday, it's supposed to be 63 today. And we're starting out the day at 45. So we're going to have to wear our jackets when we go out for recess this morning, but maybe by this afternoon we might not need to wear them. Let's come on over and check. So it said 63. So let's start with 0 and count up. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Hang on to it. 61, 62, 63. So according to our thermometer, our temperature is supposed to be in the 60s in the yellow. So that means we can wear our short sleeve shirts and no coats outside today. And that would be this afternoon because this morning it's still in the 40s. It's still a little chilly outside, so you still need your coats. All right. And when we talked about the weather earlier, or just a few minutes ago, we said it's mainly still supposed to be cloudy today. So we're going to put cloudy up on our bar graph here. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cloudy days. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 windy days. We had 1 sunny day, and we've had 1, 2 rainy days. So we've kind of had a variety of weather this week. But today it is mainly supposed to be cloudy. So that is what we're going to put on our weather chart today. Our arrow needs to point up to our cloudy. We've talked about what our weather bear needs to wear. I think we've gotten everything taken care of. Let's go ahead and read our book about spring today. Today, our book is once again a Curious George book, and this is called Curious George Plants a Seed. And in the springtime, we start thinking about things that grow. We've said that we have lots of baby animals that start growing. We have grass that grows. Plants grow too. Some of our plants come back year after year. They're bulbs or they're grass, and they just come every year. Some plants, we have to start out as seeds. So let's figure out what Curious George is going to learn today. Curious George plants a seed. Jumpy Squirrel was very busy. George was curious. He's watching Jumpy and he's just wondering what is going on. What was Jumpy doing? Can you see what Jumpy's doing here? It looks like he's digging a hole. Bill, the boy next door, told George, Jumpy buries acorns and nuts. He stores them in the ground.
He can dig them up later when he is hungry. That's interesting. That gave George a great idea. George buried the orange juice. He buried the butter. He buried the bread. He was glad to find a good place to store the food. Is that where you want your butter to go? In the ground? With orange juice and bread? That's not where I put my butter. I put my butter in the refrigerator. When the man with the yellow hat came home, the kitchen was empty. Where was all the food? It's not in the refrigerator anymore. Where was the food? George proudly showed his friend. Do you see all the places in the yard that George buried the food? George, orange juice and bread are not for burying, the man with the yellow hat said. They cannot be stored in the ground. Because where should we put orange juice? In the refrigerator. His friend showed George a peanut with a sprout. George was puzzled. This peanut grew into a plant, said the man. Seeds and nuts grow out of the ground if they are not eaten first. Wonder what George thinks about all that. George thought he understood. If a little peanut could become a big plant, what would a rubber band become? So here's George looking at a rubber band, and he thinks that maybe it will become an inflatable tube that he can sit on. What would a feather become? So what would happen if he buried a feather? Would it become a bird or a peacock? George dug lots of holes. He buried lots of things. Soon the house was empty. The man with the yellow hat was surprised. If you look over here, it looks like maybe George buried a chair and an umbrella. Do you think those things will grow? George, umbrellas and chairs are not for burying, said the man with the yellow hat. They are made by people. They are not going to grow. Seeds and nuts will grow. Do you think maybe George understands this time? A few days later, George saw something new in the yard. It was a sprout. Look, George, said his friend, a seed you buried is growing. I wonder what it will be. So look, George is over here watering his seed, his little sprout that's growing. Soon there was a beautiful sunflower in the yard. George had a green thumb after all. So in the springtime, we can bury some seeds, we can plant some seeds, and we can start to grow things like flowers and food. Those are fun things to have grow. The end. So starting next week, we're going to learn more about seeds and plants, and we're going to start growing some seeds. And we might have a present for Mom for Mother's Day. All right. You guys have a great day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.